Hey, ¿qué tal, gente? Chicos, chicas, humanos, terrícolas, extraterrestres, por si acaso. Seguimos aquí con otro capítulo de Wasteland 3. Y como
I'm glad the
podemos
merchants are already back to work.
recordar en el anterior capítulo,
Forces
conseguimos
ransacked my
a
house on the way out of town.
el
All my
doctor,
food is gone.
que se supone que ya no debería estar aquí.
Say,
Bueno,
I got a
curamos a
stockpile of
todos
some squirrel
ellos
turkey.
y
I
venimos a
can
ver al
split it with
doctor.
you.
Y aprovechando eso, ya sé cómo curar a los que no son... ¿Cómo se llama? Los que no son de mi grupo, así que volvamos a ver si podemos curar a los de las armaduras.
Hello? Hello? Is there anyone still out there? This is Milk. Have supplies. To find me. Coordinates follow.
Digamos que siguen los de las armaduras aquí. Si sí, ya los puedo curar. Si no, pues ya, valió. Hoy. Um, solitos. Tú por acá. Por acá. Tú por... Ay, no. Tú vente para acá. Yo otro amigo. Y quédate por acá. Tú eres el más aventado. Tú te quedas como por acá. No, tú por acá junto con ellos. Y tú hasta acá atrás. 322. Veamos cómo nos va. Mm, Vámonos hasta acá. Ataque. Ah, yo necesito. Veamos cómo nos va con este. ¿Cómo puede fallar a esa distancia? Bueno, nos alejamos. Piel de oso, tejido muscular, colágeno de oso. Todo chido, todo bien. Hay un lobito. Un gatito. Pues sí, se terminaron muriendo esos vatos. O no sé si muriendo o si los salvamos. Bueno, vámonos. Ay, pensaba que iba a morir con esos. Sí se veían imponentes.
Citizens of Colorado, this is your patriarch, wishing you safety and warmth on this cold night. I want to assure you that our borders are secure, our fuel tanks are overflowing, and there is plenty of food and water for everyone. It has been
Puntos
a
de
long,
acción,
hard road
resistencia,
getting to this point, with many sacrifices along the way.
acción, tasa de acierto y percepción 1.
Colorado is the envy of all its neighbors, and its people live a life those outside its borders can't imagine. Enjoy it. It has been my life's work bringing it to you,
Constitución,
and it does my old heart good,
perforación, tasa de acierto y
knowing
percepción
you are
1.
living happy lives.
Bonus de daño a
All I
distancia.
ever wanted.
Sí, nos vamos con
Thank
este.
you, Colorado. Good night. This has been your patriarch, signing off.
Rifles de francotirador, sigilo, mecánica. Tasa de acierto. Llevo esta. De 3. Y sigilo. Vamos con este o esta. Conocimiento, tasa de acierto, percepción, bonus de daño a distancia, tasa de crítico y tasa de impacto. Ahí estás. Apertura. Explosivos. 4 armas grandes. Voy para aquí y armas grandes. Y ya es todo. Se acaba el mapa. Bueno, vamos a la misión principal. Volví aquí en vano. Creo que por aquí había algo, ¿no? No había nada por acá. Me acuerdo que sí había algo. Pero bueno, a lo mejor son aleatorios. Guardamos. Y ya. Gatito golpecito. Tasa de críticos más 3. Bueno, ya tenemos 2 gatitos.
I'm glad the merchants are already back to work.
Me pregunto si este señor ya se habrá ido. Ah, sí, ya los abandonó. Vámonos. Seguir.
I got a stockpile of some squirrel jerky under my bed.
Aquí me parece que hay
I
una
could split
misión,
it
pero
with
no
you.
sé dónde.
How could Borsches get into the city? Thought we were safe inside the walls. Are you mercs or working with the marshals?
Es una misión a un punto de interés.
Gosh darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys!
Aquí hay otro gatito.
They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with
No
a
ataque.
shotgun.
91, 91. 91. Vamos a cubrirnos acá. Y a dispararle. Oh. Cúbrete, compa, cúbrete. Tú ahí te quedas. Tú. No. 4. Cúbrete. De ti, sigue hasta acá. Ya. Ver. Sí, hasta donde llego. Contigo hasta donde llego. Todo de rango. De acuerdo. Botín. Vamos a sacarnos otros dos. Y de ti. Ver. Si alguien se acerca.
Murder. Flanking the target.
Moving to cover.
Comandante Tom. Primero que va a disparar va a ser ella. ¿28? Cuando viene 53, 48, 70. A ver. Vamos a por este.
Fuck you. Shit, ally down.
A este. Ver. Fuera de rango. Tú sí guárdatelos.
Taking the shot.
Los gatitos. A su.
Murder time. Is that?
Ahí sí puedes. ¿Cuánto le queda de...? Ahí 12 segundos. 16 segundos, sí puedes, si aguantas. A ver, ¿cuánto te queda por subir? Ya que si subes, si aguantas. A ver. Veamos.
Somebody better patch me up.
Balas, escopeta, armadura, pistola. Ay, qué perros.
Come out of there, you sons of bitches!
Josiah,
Never been
come
able to
on,
talk sense
don't
into
provoke them.
Josiah.
But they're in my
Why I
shop.
try.
They might ruin my stock.
Better they ruin your stock than your head, Josiah Cassidy. Don't you dare go inside.
I ain't afraid to use this gun, Martha. I ain't.
Well, you should be. You're the worst marksman I've ever seen.
That ain't true. What about our nephew, Chip?
Chip is 5 years old, Josiah, and he's still a better shot than you.
Mm,
Can you see what they're doing in there? Maybe I can get a clear shot.
Damn it, Josiah, you keep away from that shop. Nothing in there worth dying over.
Well, what about
¿Qué
my
otros con eso?
pride?
Especially not worth dying over.
Y tú vas a entrar.
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead! Back off!
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys. They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with a shotgun? Hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh, Josiah, just put down the gun and let someone else handle this, all right?
Mm,
Come out of there, you sons of bitches!
Josiah, come on. Don't provoke them.
But they're in my shop. They might ruin my stock.
Better they ruin your stock than your head, Josiah Cassidy. Don't you dare go inside.
I ain't afraid to use this gun, Martha. I ain't.
Well, you should be. You're the worst marksman I've ever seen.
That ain't true. What about our nephew,
Chip is 5 years old, Josiah, and he's still a better shot than you.
Can you see what they're doing in there? Maybe I can get a clear shot.
Damn it, Josiah, you keep away from that shop. Nothing in there worth dying over.
Well, what about my pride?
Especially not worth dying over.
Está muerto, ¿no? Atacar. Cabeza.
That is how it's done.
Oh. ¿Quién te viera? Hay unas cajas. Munición, células de energía. Otra cajita. Creo que ya es todo.
You've got our gratitude, Rangers.
Hot damn. I thought I'd have to clear out those Dorseys on my own, but we'll clean up the old store and make it good as new. Pretty soon we'll be selling suits. And here, A little token. Come on back after we reopen the shop.
Ver, veamos qué es lo que podemos equipar. Blindaje. Ver. Ver. Tipo todo, blindaje 4. Promos auxilios que tiene bonus de experiencia más 5%. Así nos quedamos. Ok, por acá. El rostro del joven guardia revela nervios, pero también determinación cuando se acerca y da un paso al frente con la mano levantada.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only. Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace. Good day.
Vámonos, necesitamos una invitación.
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs! New in town? Did you hear about what happened? Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their trucks and ran for it. Just what I've been told. Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the Patriarch and tried to... Thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the Patriarch wiped them all out. Oh, Marshall Station, right over there. You can't miss the pillories out front. Be careful. Might still be Dorsey.
Nos vemos.
Rangers, how'd you like that welcome party?
Por aquí que hay. Abandonar la zona. No, no quiero abandonar la zona todavía.
Dorsey's nearly killed me.
How does it feel now?
Neelius
Please,
Dorsey lives.
my son's not a
He'll
Dorsey.
kill you all.
My son's
No mercy
done
on your
nothing.
souls, Colorado.
Oh, someone please help my boy.
Este hombre adusto mira las picotas con una expresión sombría de satisfacción. Su piel amarillenta es tersa y sus finos labios están apretados, formando una raya.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still...
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your... They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities. Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plain. As much as we might long for the world before the bombs.
And let's be honest...
No, I do not. I only do.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your...
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the... For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't... Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup. Proceed. Indeed.
The deluge of blood is coming for you all!
Deputy, how long is the sheriff going to be busy?
It's Miss Wesson. You know the trouble that's gone down.
I
Pues
do
aquí,
know! My family's in trouble right now. That's why it's so urgent I talk to the sheriff.
She's doing everything she can, Miss. Just wait here. You'll be the first to know.
su fusil.
Don't bullshit me this time, Dorsey. How'd you get into the city?
Fucking Highlander! Done told you them gates were left open! Don't know, goddamn
Deputy
it, I
Torres,
told ya!
my family's in the garden with those Dorseys.
What were you supposed
Why
to
won't
do
you
when you
do
got
something?
inside?
Dorsey's, they said.
Grab them Hunter family assholes for hostages. Many as we could. Especially that Percy Wesson and his kin. Neely just wanted them bad.
Deputy Torres, please. You have to let me talk to the sheriff.
Is that it?
Swear to God and the deluge of blood.
Deputy Torres!
That's all I
Will the
know.
sheriff see me now? Marshals. Finally. I was beginning to think you were never going to... Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, Forgive me. I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the marshals will give me no answer. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when. That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration. I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, we are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped the Patriarch build a stronger Colorado. I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family. Someone let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others, and retreat. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off. No good traitors, that's what they are. Used to be 100 families, like us, but rotten. Backstabbers, every one of them. At least that's what my father says. They rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed. Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. No. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the proper authority. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave. Please put in a word to the sheriff for me. If she'd only lend me a marshal or two, I'd rescue my family myself.
Rochelle Torres, señor Daisy. La She es una mujer imponente con el pelo rubio canoso y una sonrisa de acero.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
That girl, you think I ain't heard her yapping? Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you take little Miss Wesson with you when you go to save them. In fact, I'm gonna insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you in. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers!
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucy, as Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. It's a project of the Ward family, a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious. Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
No. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate. I know very little about you, strangers. And even if I trusted you as I would a friend, it is still my family who the Dorseys threaten. I must go. At last.
Munición de 9 milímetros. A ver, veamos. Tú que estás mal ahí, te voy a curar con este. Es el que tiene los atributos, ¿no? Oye, me están gustando los animales. Es que creo que con todos voy a llevar animales. Hacen un montón de daño. Vamos a decir así. Entonces, aquí, aquí y no. Ahí lo ocupé mal. Ah, ya. Este que ocupa revólver. ¿Tengo algún revólver? Coordinación, suerte, conocimiento, fuerza, velocidad. 55. Armas pequeñas. Equipar secundaria. Y ya.
Have mercy on yourselves, Colorado! Please, my son's not a Dorsey. Let him go.
I am staying here until they all freeze to death.
Death to Buchanan!
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs! Families taken hostage!
Que había ropa. Todavía no se meten estos.
Garden of the Gods is just north of Market Square. Marshal Lupinski should be out front.
Bueno, gente, ¿qué les parece si lo dejamos aquí? Justamente a la entrada de... ¿se llama? Marshal Lupins. Justamente a la entrada de la misión que creo que es acá. Bueno, ya se ven. Tenemos 2 gatitos. Tenemos el equipo completo. Y pronto llevaremos más gatitos. Así que... nada. Darle like si les gustó. Dislike si no. Suscribirse para que no se pierdan los siguientes vídeos. Hay munición. Compartidos para que más gente se suscriba. Y pues eso es todo. Hasta luego, nos vemos en el siguiente video. Chao. Hay gatitos. Luna la vaquera. Bye.